All right, Gavin, you better have energy and energy, as it were.
Energy.
That's what they call it in Japanese, and I always thought that was interesting.
It's a lone warrior.
Now it's just the same word, but because of how letters and pronunciations work, it sounds entirely different.
Doesn't sound that different.
Really makes you think, Gavin. Really makes you think. Is it me or does my squid kid move faster? Like, what the fuck?
I think you're tripping balls.
Maybe. So, no Nintendo Direct because of an earthquake in Japan, alongside a tsunami, probably.
No, they've already like ruled out tsunami risk.
And I think like there's been another earthquake in Japan not too long ago.
Aftershocks and shit. Yeah.
And then, you know, LA had some. Yeah,
I don't know though.
all that shit. So picking picking a gift for this stream was actually really hard for me, because I'm like, you know, we're doing the.
Maybe don't be disrespectful.
I was trying not to. I was like, because it was like, I'm like, okay, well, you know, Nintendo. It's because the Nintendo Direct isn't available, so let's make it like Nintendo related, like maybe kind of sad. But then, you know, as I look at it, it's like, you know, Mario being bored, Bowser Jr. throwing a tantrum, you know, Waluigi just in general being melodramatic, Bowser punching the ground, Donkey Kong face palming, you know.
Yeah, probably not really appropriate. No.
Luigi putting his hand on his hip in a disappointed manner. I'm just like, none of this can be none of this can possibly not be misconstrued. So
Don't be like this fucking sad cunt who went like through public screamy bitch fits on Nintendo's tweets saying, due to this like natural disaster that affects people we know and love, we're going to delay this momentarily.
yeah, that's what I was basically worried about, because, you know, of course, Nintendo fans, there have been a lot of people kind of complaining.
Nintendo fans are just fucking trash fires.
Like, I hate reading cringy tweets. Like, for some reason, there's this whole subset of like Twitter accounts that focus on like straight boy texts or whatever, where it's just like the most terrible texts and shit. And I'm like,
terrible human beings.
I hate that. Why do people like that and put it on my timeline? So I like block them all basically. But that, you know, a similar thing is kind of with these Nintendo fans, where people just post these things that I don't want to see. Like, you know, oh, you know, oh, you betrayed our trust. You at least owe us a game because we're the fans. And then I'm just like, can you not like this tweet and put it on my timeline, please? Not that tweet. A tweet, you know, obviously condemning the person for saying that. I'm just like, I don't want to see it at all. I
get that, but sometimes I just wish to sample like the depths to which humanity will go.
I mean, you knew what's gonna happen, right? Like,
I actually didn't know this was gonna happen. This is a revelation to me that people would do this sort of thing.
No, it's not. That's sarcasm.
No, that's not sarcasm. I didn't expect Nintendo fans to be such mad cunts. People dying horribly in an earthquake would like bring like the fucking entitlement out to the front.
I think the thing is, people don't know that people died. Like, for all they know, they probably don't even know, you know. They just think, oh, it's an earthquake. You know, I had one of those. I survived one of those, so it must not be bad.
Well, that doesn't really excuse or explain any of it, because they're still fucking deranged, like, non-humans.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, maybe they don't know that, but I would hope not, essentially.
If they don't know it, like, they need to learn these things instead of opening their fucking mind.
Thanks, Hayden. Really dropped the ball on that one.
Oh, Christ, that was close.
Well, one piece of news came out of this. Well, I guess technically two. One that Nintendo, well, Nintendo doesn't want you to know about that.
Back in the rotation, by the way. It's been like just two sessions, and it's back in the goddamn rotation.
What?
The Bamboozler.
Yeah, you know, well, there aren't that many weapons in Splatoon 2 Salmon Run. Or Splatoon 2.
Trying to continue.
the title for that Yoshi game that we last saw at last year's E3 and haven't seen since for some reason now has a title apparently because it's on Nintendo's website. And, you know, people are like, oh, well, you know, they planned to say it during the Direct, but then no one told the person not to, you know, put it on the website because the Direct
It's
was
probably
delayed.
not even like a person. It's probably just automated.
Yeah, an automated. It said no one remembered to turn it off. But the fact of the matter is, the Nintendo Direct wasn't supposed to start yet, right? Like, even right now, it wasn't going to start.
Yeah, it would have started in an hour from now.
So, it was going to be a leak anyway. Like, I don't think people understand this. But, yeah, so it's called Yoshi's Crafted World, which is just a terrible title.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It's like so generic. Like, Woolly World has the alliteration and it works. Yoshi's Crafted World seems very
Even Woolly
forced.
World is kind of a bleh title. That's kind of like, oh, we just kind of ran out of ideas.
Well, the thing is, like, if you put, like, you know, Possessive Person's World, it's just a bad title, I think. Super Mario World, it gets away with it because it was before its time. Yeah, I know. No other way I was gonna cut through that.
Yeah, that's entirely fair. Save the day.
I guess the thing is that, like, they want to say it's Yoshi's World to tie it in with Woolly World to kind of make it its own mini-series. So they want to kind of have, you know, Yoshi's blank world, but, like, crafted? Not even, like, crafty? Like, at least it would be kind of a pun, you know? Crafted? That's, like, barely even a word.
It makes me sad too in a way.
Ugh, and I mean, maybe we'll see footage where it looks better. I'd have to imagine it's been over a year, but, like, ugh.
I think it's just gonna be a fairly standard platformer at best.
Probably. Just very weird.
So that's Nintendo's like default like schedule filler template. Is just basic standard platformer. Stamp it out, off you go.
Yoshi's Labo World.
That would be funny actually.
And the other thing was Splatoon 2 got data mined again because it gets data mined every single day of its life, I think.
Literally everything gets data mined all the time because I guess it's like the why like wait for anything. I guess gotta know like right now.
But, you know, Splatoon 2 especially. Splatoon 2 never gets closed, you know? It's always open. Whether it wants to be or not. But, basically, the data miners figured out that on the 7th of September, aka tomorrow, was when the Starfish main stage changes were going to be rolled out, which we didn't even talk about before.
We didn't. I had it like listed down for several days, but just didn't get to it. It's been taken out of like the stage rotations for all modes until the changes roll out, which is curious to me.
Good, because that stage sucks.
It doesn't.
But, and also, the new Salmon Run gear was supposed to be, would come out tomorrow as well. Okay. So that explains where that is, kind of, maybe. But, I guess, yeah, they just wanted to make it a little chunkier of an update, so we suffer for it.
I mean, it's probably not, it's probably like it's literally not in the game until the update's out.
I don't think that's how the Salmon Run things work, 'cause they just pop in to existence, you know? Oh, great.
I mean, they have to like update and put it into the game, so...
Well, no, they don't, because you don't have to download an update at the beginning of every month.
You do. You've had to do that for several months now.
Not that I've seen.
You have seen this. This is how new stages and weapons get added for the last several months.
That's the new stages and weapons.
Yeah, and guess what's also in there? The fucking Salmon Run gear.
Yeah, I just figured they would have put it in earlier. And not, you know, on an update that happens after the month.
I mean, yeah, ordinarily they do. It's just, you know, this time they didn't.
Fucking idiots! But yeah, so, you know, data miners figured out that that date has been changed to, was it September 14th? So they're thinking that the Direct is going to be on the 13th now.
Okay.
But other people are like, well, that could just be like a placeholder date until they find out the real direct date.
Nah, that seems too specific to be a placeholder, dude.
But that's quite a while away.
It's only a week away.
Yeah,
so.
a whole week away.
Mm.
Ooh, big oof. But you know what else is a big oof? Buildings being sundered and walls being torn open. Like, I mean, at least I've seen plenty of those videos of what's going on in Japan, and it's not good. So,
No, it's not.
so yeah, they're waiting until everyone has shelter and a nice computer to be able to watch the Nintendo Direct.
Or they're just, delaying it out of respect for the fucking...
Yeah.
I have the thing.
Alright, you better stay back. How bad was the earthquake?
Pretty bad.
A 7 out of 10?
Yeah. With potential for aftershocks and repeats. So. This is also hot in the heels of a typhoon that was actually fairly strong and was doing like structural and building damage. It's not a good time. Japan's kind of in this unfortunate like place in the world where like they're prone to like 3 or 4 like major natural disaster types like typhoons, hurricanes, tsunamis, earthquakes.
Well, you know who has it worse?
Who?
LA.
Do they?
Yeah. What is it? LA's had riot and a fire. Wait, no. It's something, a riot and a drought and then a... Oh god, what are the lyrics to the song? The drought and then recession, and then now we hear this thought of a quake. A quake, how much more can we take? That's such a great song. LA is just, California's beautiful and all, but probably like the most natural disasters everywhere. It's insane. Hey, I heard you like fire. I can't believe it.
Apparently LA itself is fine, so there's that.
Los Angeles had fires and a riot and a... Oh, fuck. Whatever, I can't remember it. It's just the planet moving granite several city blocks.
What song are you singing?
A quake from Animaniacs.
Ah.
Can't believe it. Gavin doesn't watch all the videos I post to my Twitter. He's a fake
I don't know when
fan.
you posted that one, but alright.
During the Los Angeles earthquake.
I don't even know when that was.
Wow. Maybe you would show some respect for people in Los Angeles.
I mean, according to Novell, they're fine, so hey. Not much to be concerned about. Of course.
I don't like the pen gun. I'm gonna be real with you.
I don't think you like any gun.
'Cause like, most of the time I want to hit things that are far away. But then it's too late, like a steelhead bomb.
You just kind of keep like thrumming the shoot button then, and then you'll just stay in like the long fire.
Sorry, I have places to be.
I don't know what that means in this context because you're just still shooting.
You know, the basket, the front, the walls, the basket.
You do realize like this process takes like literally less than a second just to keep firing at the same range you were already firing at.
No, but see, that's not the problem. The problem is it's too late.
Too late for what?
Like it reaches the long range too late.
It really doesn't.
The squeaky steeler is gone. The steelhead already threw the bomb.
It's like it literally takes less than a second unless you're doing something hideously wrong.
With the other guns, it would hit them immediately.
No, I went an earthquake and I went on with my life.
Have you ever been a part of an earthquake?
Ireland has had exactly one earthquake in its entire history, and that was in the 1800s.
Alright, what about Northern Ireland?
The same thing applies, because that's still Ireland.
Is it?
Yes.
I thought Northern Irish people got really angry when people called it Ireland because
No,
it's
half of them
Northern
do.
Ireland.
The other half refer to it as Ireland because they're right.
Well, I think they're technically wrong because
No,
Ireland's
they're
a
right.
completely different country.
Except it's not though.
Is it
under
not?
under our own laws, it's not. Welcome
Why
to
do
the
they
Good
Why do
Friday
they call it Northern Ireland?
Because it's just to distinguish it from the Republic of Ireland, but they're still both Ireland.
I don't think they can do that.
And they can do that.
So were you a part of it or not?
What?
Were you a part of the earthquake or not?
The earthquake in the 1800s?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's a yes or no question.
I'm not an immortal, Chris.
I want
like,
I just want a yes or no.
I wasn't around in the 1800s, no.
That's not answering the question.
That is answering the question. I was not.
No, I
around
just
in
want
the
a direct
1800s,
answer to the
Chris.
question.
You got your direct
I
answer.
want
no.
the direct answer to have you been in the earthquake?
No, because it was
No.
in the 1800s.
Okay, well there we go. That's all I wanted.
I said this multiple times. I don't know why you keep doing stupid shit like this.
Because I don't have anything to talk about. Hey, you better not die. Up. Well. Yeah, I was thinking more about Nintendo's online. Wait, was that air sound Gavin dying?
What?
Okay, never mind. Maybe it was a chair or something. But I was thinking more about the Nintendo Online thing. Part of me is kind of leaning towards not doing it.
Okay.
Because like, it just always brings me back to when I bought all the Smash Wii U DLC. Because it was kind of an obligation because I was the dude who had Smash. So like, if I brought my Wii U over to people's houses, you know, they might want to play as the DLC characters. And that only ever happened once. So I basically wasted $50 on DLC that never got used.
That's why I don't do things like that.
I didn't play as the character. So like now I'm wondering like, will I even really play Smash that often? You know? It's an issue. Because it's like, well, you know, how many people besides you are gonna want to play it with me? How many opportunities am I gonna get?
Trials are.
Well, the thing is, like, the thing is, I won't be able to ask. Essentially,
Doesn't Eugene play Smash?
I don't know. Maybe these are people I know, but are they people who would want to play the game with me because they already, you know, they already have other friends?
You want to go with like a pretty hard yes, because I'm almost certain that he's going to ask me for like Zombies versus Robin rematch or some shit. She won that one, but it was damn close.
At least you'll have someone to play Samus with.
I'm gonna play Samus against you, and you can't stop me.
Who did I say we were banning instead now? Other than Bayonetta, unless she gets nerfed. You don't even know Bayonetta tech, so I don't even have to worry about that with you.
Yeah, because I don't obsessively watch, only high-end play and just play the game myself.
I mean, it's just like that's a part of it though. Like, I don't want to play with randos online ever. I'm only gonna ever want to play with people I know because of the ladder anxiety and getting angry when I lose, especially because it'll be in a 1-on-1 format. It's just not fun. So like, how much will I get out of buying the online, you know?
Or Smash at all.
I mean, maybe.
But at the same time, I feel like you're just talking yourself out of it. Out of the assumption that you will not have fun when you most likely will anyway.
I don't know, I have my doubts.
You always have your doubts. You were doing this with Overwatch last night, where it was a generally alright time, but...
No, it was not. Overwatch last night was not a generally alright time.
We lost 2 matches at the end because someone left or some shit, and you meet you back on going, this is shit and I never want to play it again. It's like, for fuck's sake.
I didn't say I didn't want to play it again, I said I want to stop playing it today.
More or less said, I never want to play it again.
That's not true.
That is true, because then immediately you're like, well, the next time you can play it, I actually don't want to play it. It's like,
no, that's because I'm gonna be, you know, being, like, you know, forced to obsess over a dying dog, Gavin, that's why. That's the unique circumstance I'm straddled with this weekend. Oh my god, no one told me!
Told you what.
The Moz.
Oh, I didn't see it.
They revived me. Hey.
I'm looking at it.
No, that's fine. uh. I mean, if anything, Smash is gonna make some great streams. I'm so excited for that. Not my streams, I mean just like streams to watch. There'll be so many Smash streams. It'll be like a new renaissance on Twitch once Smash Bros is released.
And then you'll start hitting it within a week.
No. I mean, like, that'll probably, if I don't buy it, that'll probably peer pressure me into buying it because I'm like, hey, I want to play Smash because it looks fun.
I feel like you need a much healthier relationship with buying video games.
I mean, for sure, but that's not gonna happen. I mean, if they put Paper Mario in, then you know what? I think that they kind of deserve to be paid for their shitty online practice. So I think that's all it'll take. That's it. That's all Sakurai has to do to save Nintendo online service.
He's going on record as saying, Novell, that if it comes to like Salmon ends if he doesn't get Nintendo online. So
right.
I hate the bamboozler, by the way.
I think we can blame that one on Gavin for no reason.
Says the man who died to a Moz.
That was weird. Like, I genuinely didn't see it. Pop. I don't know. It's just I have trouble asking people, like, because everyone has their own friend groups. I'm not in any of them, so you know, mostly it's like, well, they probably are playing with people that I don't even know that are their friends. Like, why would I tag along?
I'm not either, but I'll still, if it's someone I know, I'll still go like, oh, you can't want to fight. So you just do those exact words, just tell them that, and then off you go.
Yeah, if someone was like, oh, I want to play Salmon Run tonight, and then it's like, hey, someone else is like, hey, can I join? And then they're like, yeah, of course. And I'm like, I wish I could ask.
You can,
but like, it's weird. I feel like I barely know them, so that's what that's what Smash is gonna feel like. And then, like, you know, for the people I do know, they're playing with other friends, so I'm just gonna be like,
I'm just gonna like, get like David and then my friend Kieran, who's like actually played this to the point of knowing competitive techniques, and we're just the three of us are gonna have you join us, and we're gonna fight online, and I'll die to Kieran.
See, that's kind of the problem too. Is that just
because the thing is, he is already the best. The rest of us are just gonna fucking jump him and laugh.
Just, you know, varying skill levels in Smash too.
Varying that skill levels in any game. Only one way to change that.
I know, but that's like, why do you think I don't play fighting games?
Since I've gotten like the general thing that I don't want to play more of them, but it's like, who do I know besides the inevitable gods who've been playing it since launch want to play Guilty Gear Zerd 2 with me? And the answer is, it's none. And that means you just have to go online and fight the people who've been playing since launch. It's like, wow, fuck me. But then they said there's a new Guilty Gear coming and they're going to announce it this year, so hey, problem solved. Life without Salmon Run, it may well happen.
It might happen. All they have to do is announce Paper Mario, and then their company will continue to stay afloat. Nintendo will stay afloat. That's not disrespectful, is it?
Nah, that's just building damage from the typhoon.
A small building damage. And all it took was the N. That's it.
It is a wee bit funny. Nintendo.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just.
And just how
Smash. Just online games in general that require you to play with friends. That aren't Gavin.
Just slowly work you into mine, and you just come play with some Irish cunts. Kieran is like regularly like makes like racist jokes. We just shout at him for it, it's fine. He'll learn eventually. Sometimes Nathan will be in instead. He's excitable and he likes to talk a lot. He's a nice guy. And then there's David. Like he's like he's a cunt.
So like,
But, he's my cunt.
are you friends with the mythical electric horse? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Is that's immediately what my brain goes to every time you say Kieran.
It's actually spelled eerily close. It's the way you spell Kieran with a K. It's K-I-E.
Is there another way to spell it?
CIA.
That is not true.
That is true.
That's not.
There's two people in my class in primary school who were called Kieran, and I spelled it with a C.
That's not possible. Sorry.
C-I-A-R-A-N.
That's Siren.
That's Kieran.
With how the English language works. C
that's
becomes
Kieran.
an S when
Here's
there's a
the
vowel
thing,
after it.
It's not the English language.
What is it?
Irish.
Oh God. Are you sure? Is it not Gaelic? Is that Irish?
It's probably derived from that, but Gaelic is something else.
Are you telling me that Irish is a language?
Yeah?
What?
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know this. Clearly, I didn't know this.
Fucking weird. But yeah, it's a language.
You speak it?
No, I studied it in like secondary school. It's a bastard language, so I didn't keep it up.
Well, it sounds perfect for you.
Had an easier time with French.
I don't like French. Have we established this?
Yes, we have.
Yeah. But I was watching a Punch-Out stream, and you was fighting Glass Joe for an hour and 30 minutes, so got to hear a lot of French. Vive la France!
Was it the title defense?
It's the title match, yeah.
Okay, I was about to go like, Christ.
You know, he wanted to do the infinite. I don't know if you're aware of what it is.
No.
Like, basically, he gives you like a free star punch at the start every single time. And then during, like, you star punch him, his helmet comes off. And then you punch him until his helmet turns yellow. And then you give him the hookie. And then that gives you another star. And then you just repeat that forever. But, he hits you and then the star's gone and shit like that.
Also, yeah, it is only like $20 a year or some shit like that, Novell, but it's the principle of the thing.
It's the principle that I really dislike, honestly. Dude, all they need to do is put one server in their building, and that'll be enough for me to pay for it.
They don't even have to hook it up to the Switch's infrastructure. It just has to be in the building.
If they have like one server, maybe even one server per country or something.
Basically, the reason he dislikes it, Novell, is, as you're hearing now, is that Nintendo are charging for something for a service that is kind of shit, and they're absolutely not going to improve with the money they get from this.
I mean, it's shitty. Like, of course it's shitty, but like, it's just they aren't doing anything with the money. They're just charging people.
Why is it when I play games you suddenly want to be scratched? Little shit.
I don't, though. Okay. Gavin's called me that a few times. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Either way, it's basically like Nintendo they're just deciding that they want money. So, like it's not like with this money they're gonna buy servers or anything, or they're gonna do something else. They're just getting more money for nothing, and it's just like Splatoon 2 internet sucks. Mario Kart internet sucks. All their internet sucks. So like, why should I pay for it when they aren't even gonna improve it? It just angers me. So that's why I'm tempted to just, forego it, straight up.
Like, I might get it for like specific games like Smash. Cause like, at least to me, like it's helped a lot by actually being cheap. But even for the price it is, I feel like it's not worth it. Not for what they offer.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I wouldn't pay for it if it's $1 because it's a principle thing, not a price thing.
Yeah, but I mean, for me, in this instance, it's not really a principle thing. But I understand why it is for you. And
of all the times for Gavin to, not be principled, is this. Unbelievable.
I mean, again, it's because at least it's cheaper. By like quite a bit at that.
Well, Gavin, Dragalia Lost is $0.
It's also not available in my region.
Exactly. See, this is what I'm saying.
I don't know what you're saying. I'm
You
not sure
have
what relevance
you
that
have
has.
beliefs that aren't based in price, and this
Yeah.
should be one of them.
No, like, it shouldn't. It's like I've been playing like on console with like
Not me.
subscription fees for ages. Like it's just like whatever at this point. Like it's not gonna go away. You can't stop
I
it.
can't believe that worked.
Wait, I'm glad all the misses went for me.
I just revived you. Hold
Yeah,
on.
you also like led all of the missiles chasing you right onto my head.
Well, Gavin,
So.
that's called team awareness. Oh shit.
Part of team awareness is telling, going, oh, by the way, I'm being targeted.
Nope.
Instead of just
Why would
legging it.
Why would I do that? How about you think before you speak?
You think we do like literally anything you fucking like.
Wow, Gavin, that's kind of mean. I'm thinking a lot about. You know what? Actually, that doesn't even apply because I overthink about every decision I make in my life, and it's
You say
crippling,
that, but a lot
Gavin.
of
So
times
how
it
dare
feels
you?
like- it feels like you're just not thinking enough.
How dare you? Insult
You're
me.
thinking of the same thought over and over again. You're not thinking all the thoughts.
I know. Still thinking. Why is it brown now? That's weird.
What?
The pen gun's brown now?
It always has been.
I don't know about that.
Like the handle of it's always been brown.
It doesn't look brown in the preview.
Yeah, but the previews are not always accurate.
Looks a bit silverish, gray, maybe perhaps white to me.
I mean, the handle on even there looks brown.
Really makes you think. They don't just take a picture of the model. I mean, what other Nintendo games use online? Odyssey, I don't think I could do Koopa free running without paying.
No, you probably can. Something like that won't be included.
You think? I don't know.
Yeah. Because to be honest, it's probably more effort for them to include something like that than it is to not. So they'll just be like, ah, this one won't count.
Well, given how much Odyssey's been broken, I wouldn't be surprised if that's true. That was close.
Hit the bamboozler.
You have the thing?
I do.
Alright, then stay back.
I can't get back because there's cohorts in the way.
Well,
So I have the bamboozler and
There's
it's
nothing
fucking
in
trash
here.
web. Yeah, because I wasn't in there. I was out like, hey, there's a box. I'm gonna stop it, and then oh no, cohorts forever.
oh, shouldn't have gone through the side.
How dare I play the video game?
Yeah, I kind of hope Smash Bros. Just releases. Just release your game, come on.
They're going to? It
Yeah, I
has
know.
it.
I don't know, I'm just saying, like, the internet is starting to, you know how, in the past I definitely talked about how Smash Bros. Is, like, bothers me. Like, after a point, like, all the talk about it just wears me down. I think
It's a really easy way to fix that.
I think I'm starting to get to that point.
You just ignore it. Like, we've been over this, people are like, well, no, I can't. Like, no, you really can, though. 'Cause I do. You just did the noise, you just gotta ignore it. You can't hear me, right?
Yeah, I know, I can hear you, it's just you aren't being helpful, so there's nothing to say. Sorry, Gavin.
You're just not ever going to consider anything I ever say.
I have, and I decided that
Ignored
it
it
doesn't,
outright or insulted half the time, yeah.
doesn't make any sense. So,
What do you mean it doesn't make any sense? You just literally ignore it. Just take it off your timeline, stop following shit that talks about it, and you're done.
it's everyone.
It's literally not
I'm not
everyone, because
unfollowing
I
all
don't
my
see
friends.
any of it.
And I'm not doing that thing where I, like, you know, bookmark people's profiles, and then when Smash releases, or when the last direct comes out or something, that I
You can't just like
go and
filter
follow
words,
everyone.
just filter the word Smash Brothers.
I guess. I don't like doing that, though, because then I'll forget.
Well, then you literally created your own hell and you have no right to bitch anymore.
I'm not like,
Like,
especially
the tools are there. You just have to use them.
Yeah.
The tools are here.
I'm getting to the point where we've just been hearing the same things over and over again. I'm just like, yeah.
Here or
Well, you know, I'm guilty of this too, because I always talk about fucking Paper Mario, but
Mario or Nintendo.
no,
or,
I mean, as far as Smash characters and shit. You know, every day you hear someone say, "Yeah, I think Gino's likely because you know Cloud's in, and you know the game's lots of surprise roster things and shit like that." And yep, I agree. And up, Bandana Waddle Dee, and then no Shantae getting in.
So just filter it and be done.
It's just like, it's just the principle of it. And then like when this direct was announced, you just hear so many people like, well, I don't care about anything else other than Smash. And I'm just like,
yeah, I get being annoyed about that because it annoys shit at me too.
yeah.
I think it was either you or someone else like lent me a video from that Arlo guy on YouTube where he's like, I'll talk about the Nintendo Direct, and he literally just skips over most of it saying, I don't play shit like this. And it's like, well, what the fuck do you play? Because apparently all you must play is Mario, I guess.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I think there's fuck tons wrong with that.
Well, like, you know, if Smash Bros. Wasn't on the docket, these same exact people would probably be speculating other things.
No, they were probably just going, Nintendo has literally no games. It's like, well, they actually have multiple games. Well, I don't play them, so they have literally no games. And it's like you can literally just go jump down a fucking hole.
All right, Gavin, here's a direct prediction. Wonderful 101 port announced for the Switch.
Yeah. Not gonna happen, but alright.
And then we have one more thing to show you. Please take a look.
If that does happen, I would like actually like shit like so hard that the planet would split in two.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you said there's nothing else you want. There's something else you want.
There is something else. I was thinking about this today actually, and I think another one actually thinking about would be Travis touched on.
Who?
The guy from No More Heroes.
The football player?
No.
I think his name's John Madden, isn't it?
This is a bad joke, and you should feel bad about it.
Travis Touchdown. He doesn't play football. It just doesn't make any sense.
No, he's actually a massive nerd.
So wait, is he the otaku who enters the gamer world?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's just.
Hey, Biggs.
I don't think negatively of No More Heroes because of that line, but man, how many people do you think got turned off? And then I know what Gavin's gonna say. He's gonna say two words and he's gonna say they're lost, but like, the idea is just so funny to me.
I mean, like, literally the entire point is that Travis is exactly that sort of cringy person. Like, one of his first lines in No More Heroes was like rubbing his face against an anime poster and then saying "Moe" into the camera.
Uh-huh.
Like, he is exactly that
kind
of trash human being.
I see why you like this game.
Yeah, he's my friend. He's big red though.
You know, in this meme society, you gotta be careful. What would his moves even be? I don't know what the fuck that dude does.
Various varieties of giant murder sword moves and wrestling moves, like suplexes and Satan's Ferris wheel.
Okay, that sounds kind of boring. I kind of want a character who can throw plant people instead.
Yeah, I mean, you say that, but you literally just want a Mario clone, but he's got like a different skin.
That's not true.
That's completely true.
It's actually kind of funny. On the Super Mario wiki, Paper Mario is like on the Mario page. Like, Paper Mario doesn't have his own page until Paper Jam. So Paper Mario is Mario until Paper Jam, where he's his own Mario. That's kind of weird, right? It's kind of funny to me.
Not really, because he is just Mario. Like, it's a different format, but it is still just the same guy.
Yeah, look, I've heard this argument 5,000
Say
times.
this argument like it's something that's false and all, but it's just the same guy.
No,
It's not a different character.
Hey, Gavin, did you know that the Japanese version of Paper Mario is actually called Mario's Story? So it is the same Mario. I know. I'm just saying. It's just kind of funny how that's happened.
It's literally just, it's the same man. He's the same name, the same appearance. It's the same guy. Like, I don't know, man. That's just him.
Well, I mean, you know, until recent games, then it's become a bit controversial.
I'm pretty sure it's still just the same guy.
I mean, honestly, like ever since Thousand Year Door, it's been a bit controversial. It's Mario, Super Mario himself can't really turn into a paper airplane. That's something that only a Mario made of paper can do.
I mean, until he can possess a paper airplane like an Odyssey, in which case he is just one then. And
that's not a transformation in Super Mario Odyssey. Please don't
doesn't
disrespect
matter.
me like this.
The principle is there. It is something Mario can do.
No, that's something Cappy can do. And Cappy's not returning for any more video games, so...
Isn't he already in Smash?
Nope. Is he?
I'm pretty sure that they showed a thing where, like, sometimes Mario's hat, it just has eyeballs.
Oh. Well, there we go. You gave me a reason to not buy Smash. Thanks, Gavin. So, no more Salmon. Once Nintendo Online hits. See, I think the thing is that's stupid and pointless, because... Make Cappy a move?
Or you could just make him a little visual gag.
No.
Yeah.
I still like that idea that someone had, where the cape isn't a thing that Mario swings, because he doesn't do that in his game. And instead, you just press down B and he just spins it, and that deflects projectiles. And then his side B is throwing Cappy, and I don't know what that does, but it does something. It doesn't possess people, because that's too much.
It probably just hits people.
Probably.
Knocks Kirby's hat off.
That'd be good. Yeah, I hate Cappy, so let's stop talking about him. Fucking piece of shit. I'm doing my best. I wish I could throw grenades in this form. Alright, the steel head. Mario Party 10 minigames on. Yeah.
I don't even know what's happening anymore.
That's a good point. Except there aren't leaderboards, right? So...
There are leaderboards. That was your whole hype thing.
No, my hype thing was if there were leaderboards.
No, there are leaderboards. You're not allowed to, like, just play an actual game. You can only be minigames only.
Yeah, I know.
But there are leaderboards.
I don't know if that was confirmed.
No, it was confirmed. I remember the conversations vividly.
I don't know. I guess that's gonna have to be a competition that I bow out of. Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe.
I mean, who knows?
I still find it baffling that you, like, obsess over leaderboards. It's like the most visually distinct ladder available in this earth. But you won't play fighting games.
What? Why would I play fighting games?
You're going like, oh, like, I don't want to do it because it's like the competitive thing, one-on-one thing. Well, like, you know, like, it'll make me like feel inadequate. But like, you will jump on, you're hyped about leaderboards existing at all.
The thing about leaderboards is that it's not in real time. You know.
I mean, it basically is real time.
They're just numbers. And it's like there are like 1 million people on the leaderboard, so it only really matters.
There's 1 million people online, you know?
No, but it only
genuinely don't see the difference.
It only your name only really matters if you're with friends, which is what I like. Competing with friends. Like, my intention was never to be #1 in the world in Odyssey's free running, just to get the top of the friend leaderboards, because they're people I
try the world record strats over and over.
They're
again.
people I know. Well, the world record strats are the fastest way to do the stage. Why would I not do them?
You could just do your own fastest way to beat your friends without trying to like murder yourself, doing what like little mutants do.
You just don't understand. I'm not gonna hold it against you. When you're fighting one-on-one, the person just sees you. Or when you're fighting 6-on-6, the people see you.
Unless you just decide to go off to the side and smack taunt over and over again, which I have done.
Oh, see, now it's not brown.
I mean, it's probably based on ink color. Or lighting or some shit.
Like, I don't think our ink color was ever brown.
I mean, it's like tinted orange in like a certain light.
I think that's a stretch. It's like saying, oh, well, red and pink are like basically the same color.
I mean, to some people they are. Some shades of pink are just shades of red. I'm eventually gonna hit the max money in this, and then I'll have like literally nothing to gain out of this.
Then you're gonna have to spend it.
There's nothing to spend it on.
How much gear's in the shop?
I'm not buying all the gear in the shop.
Well,
No
once
point.
you reach the max, you might as well.
Fuck my entire life.
God, $10. It's just making me mad. I want to reiterate it's not the delay that's making me mad. It's the online that's making me mad. But the direct did have the chance to justify the online, maybe.
I mean, it still will when they release it next week or whatever.
I don't know, I feel like I need to shake up my life anyway, so maybe it'll be a good thing.
Maybe you can just replace them with your other streams.
Yep.
I'll just replace them with swearing at the ceiling in my own room.
Yeah, it won't be a good thing for Gavin, so I have to also make sure that I'm thinking of
My mental health might improve.
in Gavin's best interest. He'll just be so bored without me. What will he do?
We'll just replace it with Fortnite. There we go.
I really don't want. I'm really not interested in Fortnite. Like, you know how like at least I like watch PUBG and shit.
Yeah.
I like don't watch Fortnite at all. Like, something about it. I think it might be the skins. I hate all of them. Every single one.
Pretty bad, yeah.
They're very not good. Let's make fun of kids doing the Fortnite dance classes, though. See, I know classes were involved, and that, you know, instinctively that made me kind of go, ooh, but then I'm like, no, Chris, reel it back. Reel it back, Chris.
I mean, yeah, because like my immediate response to that is still just so. Like,
just the classes part, I don't know, something about it.
No, like if it's a thing of like where like there's apparently people who are like paying other people to like be Fortnite tutors to teach the kids how to play the game better. That makes me raise my eyes at the parents and go like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like,
never mind.
Like, but like, you know, like kids like learning the dances and shit. It's just like, it's, you know, it's exercise, it's activity. Like, leave them be.
That's like me saying going downstairs to get a cup of yogurt is exercise.
Like, learning to do a little dance is more exercise than you walking downstairs.
I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't feel like that.
How big are the stairs in your eyes?
Well, you see, I live on the 50th floor, and my elevator isn't working right now.
I see. Yes. Truly, you are the most suffering of us all.
Yeah, that's Splatoon 2. We can't play anything else because Gavin has to sleep.
Yes, I have work tomorrow.
Oh, I was wondering if I did propose Overwatch, if you would be like,
There would be no because it'd be like, I have to get up at 6:45 tomorrow to get the bus. because the cordon around that burnt building is still up, so the ride's still fucked. And also, they changed all the time schedules, but the buses haven't actually adjusted to the new schedules. So this morning, when I was going out to get the 8:30 bus, I was 10 minutes early because like, might as well be, and it just drove past, and no bus came at 8:30, and it's like, great. Fucking, I hate Translink so much. I wish we had like an actually competent company running this shit, but apparently they just don't exist.
You should get Deep Sea Metro.
Just build my own fucking bus company at this rate.
Wait, I forget. Did you do the Octo expansion?
Yes, I streamed it.
You streamed it and I watched it. Okay, to be fair, 1 million people have streamed it. And like you have a huge backlog, like you haven't even played Xenoblade 2 somehow. Like really baffles me. So
you just want me to play that so you can see Pyre.
Well, I mean the thing is I probably wouldn't even watch them because I want to play it. So you know, I'll play Smash and I'll wait for the first DLC and then I'll play as Rex in Smash and that will motivate me to play the actual game, of course. Because that's what Smash Bros is for, right?
I mean, basically, that's how Fire Emblem got its start.
No, Fire Emblem got its start with Fire Emblem Awakening.
Nah, I got to start with Smash Bros. Melee.
I don't know about that.
I know about that.
Yeah, you get down 38 floors of stairs by jumping out the window, and then right before you land, you do a ground pound.
And you just hookshot the ground while you're facing it.
What's that a reference to?
Just Cause.
Is it?
Yeah. So you in that game you can break any fall by just like pointing at the ground and like hookshotting yourself towards the area.
Doesn't even make any fucking sense.
It doesn't, but it's great.
Like at least in Mario, you like stop in the air for a second for Mario to do the spinning animation.
Here now that you can be like diving full tilt straight at the earth in like 2 seconds before you hit the earth, you can just hookshot the ground and everything's fine.
You hookshot it to pull you into the earth faster.
Yeah.
All right.
You just go like over the speed limit for damage, and you're fine.
For a second, I thought you said dabbing. Have you ever dabbed before, Gavin?
No.
All right, we're gonna have to fix that at some point.
We're not going to.
You know what's weird? I can spin counterclockwise a lot faster than clockwise.
It's due to the nature of the 4-day rotational time cube.
That's weird. All right, we've been here long enough. Too long, one might argue.
Thank you for watching.
Oh no! Hold on.
What?
When's the next one? Hopefully after Sunday, or somehow. Please.
I mean, if it's all Sunday, if you can't, I will just do it solo or something.
No, I'll be around. 8 at 8 a.m. to 9 at 8. So it can be on Saturday or Sunday. Wow, that's really long. Usually it's like 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Oh,
Saturday would be preferable for me.
Oh, it's time for the Nintendo Direct.
That is kind of bad taste now.
Is it?
I would say so.
We'd be watching the Nintendo Direct right now.
Yeah.
And the next one after that is on the 10th, and that's Monday, I think. Right, so I only have to deal with one salmon run while I'm overnight at this house. So, we'll see how that goes. I'll make it work.
Thanks for watching.